My interest in photography started when my dad gave me his camera and he's like, go take pictures. So from that day on, I became a lover of photography.
I always knew that I'd want to do something related to cameras.
While we had gone for a hangout in Karura Forest, and while we were taking the photos, I really got interested by the nature and the photos that I actually took.
I've always had an interest in photography, but it was more of a hobby.
And so I started doing my research on photography schools and bumped into an advert on Instagram about Davasha Photography. So eventually I ended up at Muthaiga Suits, where they are located, and I applied and finally became a Davasha member.
I wanted to transition from doing photography as a hobby to doing it as a professional business. And that's when I discovered Davasha.
When I saw what they were offering, I was just sure that that's the place I wanted to be.
I had attended a wedding and David was the one doing photography for that day. So I was impressed on how he was doing things. He was so diligent, precise and professional. So after the wedding we met up.
I was trying to look for a place that is efficient for me to learn and still really close to home.
When I joined the school, I thought I would just take photos and that's all. But to my surprise, I was really taken through a whole experience on photography, learning about long exposure, learning about lighting on in photography that actually make photos.
After a few weeks, he gave me a call and I joined the school. So things were so new to me when I started school. It was a bit challenging because it was my first time handling a DSLR camera.
Davasha Photography, why? Because the budget was efficient and I was able to learn and still go to college at the same time.
Things that I thought I really knew, I discovered that there was a lot more that I didn't know.
We were taught different lighting techniques and how to apply those techniques in a given setting.
My experience at Davasha Photography was excellent because it's a family system, so you learn from other photographers who were there before, and also I picked up a few things that I'm gonna carry throughout my career. First, persistence and being true to yourself, because that's what makes you stand out as a photographer.
At Davasha, they really take time to take you from the very basic step of how to switch on your camera to the very last step of editing the photo that you have.
The curriculum is so detailed and wide. We learnt a lot of things, and it even gave me an upper hand from my friends who started out photography way before me.
You're sent to the field, you actually get to experience the whole curve of a day-to-day photographer's life.
I went for an attachment with Davasha Photography for wedding photography, which gave me the confidence actually to do my own photography business with confidence.
My experience at Davasha has enabled me to not only get the skill but have the confidence to register my business and now become a professional photographer. So see you in the field, guys.
I always wanted to do fashion photography, so that's what I delved into when I started.
So I started looking for opportunities and forums to sharpen my skill.
A very top model in Kenya saw my work and he wanted to work with me. So he contacted me and we settled one day to just go do a random shoot in Nairobi. Those photos went a long way to get me nominated for the photo masterpiece contest. I was among the top 6 in the fashion category, and I was actually second runners up for the fashion category. That's what Davasha does for you. It transforms your amateur photography to professional photography.
One thing I actually learned about photography is that photos are not just taken, but they are made.